Well, hello friends, Fujosevich here. Welcome back to some Hearthstone as we come back to a little Frost Lich Jaina, and I just realized we have the wrong deck list up there, and I will fix that very quickly. Going up against a Jade Druid, I'm not too worried right now, only because our deck is probably okay against the Frost Lich. We do have a little bit of draw in our added Acolyte. This deck list is slightly different, as much as I know you still can't see it. There we go. That's better, and it will be posted below. Our opponent's ramped a little here, which is kind of scary, but I think we'll have a whole bunch of draw going on, so that'll be alright. Or we're gonna have to burn our coin right now, which will be unfortunate. So I kind of like the idea of double draw here off of Acolyte, because we do want to find our Skulking Geist, which we do have teched into this deck. I'm not sure how much I like that. Maybe we just need more burst. Maybe this deck right now is trying to do too much. But let's at least get one draw and see what happens. Arcane Intellect. Holy. Maybe we do burn the coin then. Just coin for the ping to maintain our other minion. We're guaranteed one more draw off of Acolyte right now anyway, so it's not really like it's that big of an issue to not have more draw, because we have more draw in our hand. Now our opponent's already at 8, so that's kind of terrifying to begin with. And then we'll see, and this is looking like a pretty nice Frost Nova Doomsayer turn. So that was good that we did have a couple extra draws. I think we did also have the option, honestly, of Primordial Glyph on this turn. So maybe there would have been merit in kind of taking an extra second and waiting to see what would have happened. But unless our opponent has swipes plus Wrath, this Doomsayer is going off, which is great because it slows our opponent down and it ensures that there are no more Jades being developed this turn, which is nice because we still need to find our Skulking Geist, which we are going to look for right now. We do not find it, but we do find something else pretty nice, and we'll go ahead and Primordial Glyph. Counterspell. How gross could Counterspell be right now versus a late game Pyroblast, which would potentially just set us way over the top with Medivh. So what are we going to do next turn? On turn 7, I'm going to want to play a Firelands Portal. I think I'll take the Pyro. Like, our hand is so ridiculously heavy right now, but I think that's totally fine because we're going to have removal for next turn no matter what. Oh my goodness. Our opponent's going to draw their entire deck. And that's okay because we're actually 5 draws ahead of them. We got our early Acolyte. We got an early... Oh boy, here comes another one I'm expecting. Another little Jade Spirit. Oh, Fandral. Oh, that's terrifying. Luckily, we have a great answer for that in our Firelands Portal. Oh! This is honestly not the worst. We obviously, yeah, our opponent probably expected that we wouldn't have a lot of minions in our hand. But setting these a little bit higher, that's kind of cool. And has a soft taunt, I think it's fair to say. Opponent's looking for removal here, that's okay. Hopefully, you know, if our opponent does go slow enough, we'll be able to Medivh this turn. And even if they don't, I think I'm going to Medivh anyways. Spreading Plague, that's awful. What is in our opponent's hand? I have no idea. What could be in our opponent's hand right now? Like, if there were Jades, they'd be playing... Maybe they have an Auctioneer? Maybe an Auctioneer or something like that? Shapeshift? That's fine. I'm tempted to Blizzard. No, I changed my mind. I want to go Firelands here. We'll go Firelands here, so that we take less damage. Oh, that's pretty weak. That's a little bit better. I don't want to say I always win, but... And we'll just ping down the armor, because next turn we're probably going to Alex and then have lethal. So that'll be fun. That could actually be kind of crazy, unless our opponent trades like they probably should. Spreading Plague again. And now we have the debate of... Well... Yeah... Now we have the debate of, are we just going to try and burn face the old-fashioned way? Or how do we want to do this? Oh, wow. Maybe an early Frost Lich Jaina is okay right now. There has to be a better way to do this, right? We have 10, 20, 6 from hand. We can punch. I think, do we want to leave this up? I think it's fine to leave that up. Big Pyroblast. I know this makes Alex a little bit, you know, redundant. But hopefully we can get an awesome 10 drop. That is an awesome 10 drop to be getting from Pyroblast. So, Nourish probably not going to be enough because our opponent's down to 5 mana. So that's a good feeling right now. And then we have another Pyroblast and even another Frostbolt. So we actually have 13 from hand. So as long as we can get 2 damage through here, swipe in a Wrath, swipe in an attack and an attack. Innervate into Wrath, Wrath ping. It's not going to be enough, which is actually really, really cool. Obviously, I think we had an amazing draw this game. Let's not kid ourselves. We had a fantastic... Oh, game's not over. Game's not over. Listen to me here talking like, well, it's all over. Is there a way that we can do this? I feel like there should be lethal somewhere here, right? I feel like we can just Pyroblast face again. Because this isn't getting removed anytime soon. I have 4/8's pretty good. Do we want to do this or just develop the minion? Let's save this and we'll just go ahead and hit him with this. So that's 2 Pyroblasts. Our opponent probably could have a lot more health though. Or a lot more armor gain. That's kind of annoying. But again... not really the end of the world. Earthen Scales again on the 7/7. Ay. Maybe we played this too aggressively. I apologize, everyone. Do we want a Blizzard here? I think we can Blizzard here into Ice Block. This is then going to let us activate our Medivh's Valet. Maybe I should have done that a couple turns ago. I wonder if I floated that mana. Ooh, I apologize if I did. But our opponent probably doesn't have too much more in the way of armor gain. So this could be game over. This is 15 health here. We have 16 on board. Hero power goes only to 16. Opponent could have more taunts though. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, like that is another taunt. But this is very lethal though. So that's fine. We had a fantastic draw. There's no denying that. We should have got lethal with the Tarantus. Oh, that feels really good considering we didn't get Skulking Geist and this didn't go to control. This is, yeah, we had a fantastic draw. Let's call a spade here. That was a really, really strong draw. And you know what? That's just a feel-good video. Let's just post that to make everyone feel good. I know people sometimes have been getting down on the Druids, and you know, this is a good deck. We don't always necessarily beat Druids this way, obviously, but this was a good one. We're gonna leave it out there. I kind of like this deck. I've been tweaking this deck basically since day 1 of the expansion. I don't know that this is the best deck list. I'm gonna say it isn't, but it's the one that I'm kind of working with so far. So at least this is where our deck list is so far. And that'll be it. Thanks for hanging out and listening to me ramble here. Hit that subscribe button if you made it through this rambling, because that's what I do. And I'll see you next time. Keep your stick on the ice.